Hello again, Guru Raj from Legend Consulting. So thanks for the overwhelming support on YouTube for subscribing to my channel. So today we are going to cover some cyber security technologies. So cyber security today has got a prominent place because of the fact that all of us use mobile phones, all of us use laptops and computers, and there is no limit to the technology that we consume today. So, cyber security has got a prominent role to protect us from various viruses, various malicious attacks that happen to us on our mobile phones, or for that matter, on our systems and applications that we commonly use. So, let us see few of the technologies that are in use to understand the scope of breadth and depth of such systems that we commonly use in our daily lives. So first comes the firewalls. So this is the first line of defense. So whenever an intruder wants to visit our website or our application hosted on the cloud or on the desktop, the first line of defense for us will be the firewall. So in the settings, in the computer settings, we have a choice to disable or enable a firewall. Second thing is what it does is it outlines few security rules for us as default. We can go ahead and make some modifications, but those security rules will help us to prevent such attacks on our systems and connected network. It also helps us to prevent unauthorized access to our systems by intruders. So there are other technologies also for intrusion detection and prevention. These are the two technologies. One is for just identification of an intrusion. Second one is preventing such intrusions. So both the technologies are in use today. The third thing is antivirus software. We commonly install on our desktops. Those are, for example, Quick Heal could be one of the examples. So, which helps us to, detect malicious software and data, and it also identifies and removes the threats. Then there is email security. For example, we might receive certain links, we might receive certain attachments, and this particular email security will help us in filtering those spam messages. If you see Gmail, if you are a user of Gmail, you can see the emails categorized into various tabs. So directly the messages go to the spam folder. It directly goes to a, a folder that can be easily recognized and moved to the trash. The next is the SSL. So it secures data transmissions with encryptions. Encryption is nothing but decoding and coding of data. So if you come across any website and if you see the site is not SSL enabled, so then you might want to ignore the website. So SSL has to be enabled. You should see an HTTPS on the location bar while you access any website. So this enhances the confidentiality and also the integrity of our website that is exposed to the world. Then there are VPNs. VPN is nothing but virtual private networks that encrypts. Encrypts means codes or decodes the traffic data and secures devices and maintains privacy. For example, we might want to host our application in a virtual private network so that only certain network can identify and use our web application. So such a system is known as VPN, and we can prevent excess traffic moving towards our application. And this kind of technology will help us to prevent unauthorized access. Then there is multiple factor authentication. Nowadays, all the Facebook accounts get hacked. The reason being there is MFA, which is disabled. So you need to go to the Facebook and enable two or more authentications to secure your Facebook account. For example, you might want to enable OTP based authentication as well as email based authentication so that you are doubly secure. Then there is identity and access management, which control user access to systems. So there could be username and password and certain restrictions given to the user so that you are limited to use certain applications, certain devices, printing machines, for example, that can be controlled by using identity and access management software. Then there is deception technologies. So this is to decept any intruder with few tools that create fake assets so that they are well managed and they will not be able to penetrate into our network further. And then there are vulnerability scanners that identify and assess security vulnerabilities on networks and also applications. So latest technology that is introduced in security is the blockchain. So here the transactions are highly secure and they are completely transparent. Like who has accessed, what kind of access he had, and the logs are clearly maintained. Nobody can modify it. If they were to modify, they will have to have access and that will be logged so that we know who has changed when. So blockchain is a beautiful example for security. The next one is AI and ML. So here the threats and patterns are recognized by software and they respond to the cyber threats automatically on behalf of the user. Such a beautiful technology if we use positively. Then there are IoT security. So here we talk about various devices, various controls, various applications that talk to the devices, particularly, especially in the manufacturing environment. They need to be protected because they are exposed to the world. Every device is connected to the every other device in the network. So there are technologies to manage such a network of IoT devices. And then there is cloud security. So everything today is on the cloud. Everybody talks about SaaS applications, then PaaS applications, etc. So cloud has to be secure. So we have access control and data that are encrypted. So such technologies also are in existence today. So this was about a brief about the security technologies that are under use today. Thank you so much for your time. More in next.